Okay, my good people, good morning to you all. I welcome you all to this episode of Nnamdi Kano's shenanigans and innuendos before the so-called Chief Judge of Fulani High Court, Abuja, by name John Siho. I saw this update this morning and I tried to make my own verification. I found out that 2, 3 or 4 bloggers have posted it. And the breaking news is new judge stepped down from Nnamdi Kano's case, says his arrest was wrong. New judge. Don't forget, yesterday in one of the video I published, I made it clear that, or rather, I was a kind of suspecting that maybe Nnamdi Kano's case was assigned to an Igbo man who will help them to carry out the heinous crime. Don't forget, we said Igbo loves themselves, fine and good, but in some circumstances, in some issues, Igbos hate themselves. I know why I said this, but please don't get me wrong. I'm going somewhere. So, and I was a kind of speculating that yesterday. I said maybe the case was signed to an Igbo man who have already told them that give me the case, I will prosecute Nnamdi Kano either to jail or to sentence him to death. But it turns out that why it is being kept secret is John Siho, who is the High Chief Justice of he said he's a Chief Judge, Chief Judge of the High Court. He assigned the case to himself. And by himself, he also recused himself from the case. This one is just as good as Nnamdi Kano have no case to answer. This is just as good as Nnamdi Kano is out of the DSS. Listen to me and listen good. What is still holding Nnamdi Kano in that DSS is for him to agree to the conditions that are given to him. Not to mention any, in fact, that if he come out anywhere he see anything that has to do with IPOB, he will run. His back hair will be touching back of his head. And Nnamdi Kano said yes. No, you cannot do that. They also give him an offer of millions and trillions of dollars. Nigeria, who is owing trillions of naira, is offering trillions of dollars to Nnamdi Kano. Can you imagine that? To tell you that that zoo called a country, if they want to work, they will work. If they really want to work with the money in their disposal, my brother, Nigeria will be even better than Japan, will be even better than China, will be even better than Singapore, all compared together. But you can say it. They are willing to pay Nnamdi Kano trillions of dollars for him to stop Biafra agitation. In fact, for him to give them way. Because what they are doing, trying to cajole him into now, just give us way. Let us capture your people and deal with them the way we like. That's exactly what Nnamdi is fighting against. That's exactly what Simon Ekpa stand against. That you cannot bully my people. You cannot even turn them to become slaves in their own land. In a land where they're supposed to be the first-class citizen, then you are treating them like an immigrant. Then why the so-called immigrants now are the one now who have upper hand in the country that they just come to make people? Can you imagine that nonsense? That can never happen in any other country except this zoo called Nigeria. A country where somebody, a Fulani, will come and kill complete community. And they will be praising him, clapping that for that person. They will be praising and clapping for that person. And tomorrow they will say it's a repentant Boko Haram. Then when Fulani invade your farm, in self-defense, you murder even one of their cow. Police will come and arrest you. In fact, they will send you to jail. Just like one guy now who acted in self-defense when Fulani want to kill him in his farm. He buy the Fulani. Now they sentence the guy to death. Hey, God have mercy. What a country. I know. Anyway, it is not that contraction is never a country. It's only just a geographical expression. Just like Asawolo said. And don't forget, even Turumbu said he didn't believe in one Nigeria. Then what are they doing in that one Nigeria? Will say, oh, I want America now. No. Only that person made mistake. Oh, Nigeria want America. Just come, chop your own cake and leave. Somebody came out in a country of over 250 million. He said, Emiloko, it is my turn. Not turn to work. Not turn to deal with the issues on ground. It's turn for me to grab the national cake. Where are they going with it? Where are they going with it? Anyway, my people, let us just read this news. The important information here is that Nnamdi is as free, as good as a free man. As good as a free man, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. It's only time when I cannot say. But Nnamdi is a free being, and he has been released both systematically, authoritatively, judicially, otherwise he has been released. We're just waiting for the day he will sprung up with a Biafran flag, because he said, coming out, I must have my flag raised up before the zoo to tell them that 1967 to 1970 is not this 21st century. Let us read the news. After that, then we dissect the comment section. But please, help me, do me a favor. Your subscription is not forthcoming again. What is really happening? Continue subscribing and share this message. The international community is also aware of Nnamdi's case, but they are scared to talk. Or rather, they have eaten the forbidden fruit. A country, the only country in the whole world, who will go to IMF, World Bank to borrow money just to shut countries up, so that they will not talk anything about what is happening in their own country. That is Nigeria for you. The borrowing, the debt, both externally and internally. What do you think? Where those money goes? Most of all these people say, you see them, they are rich but they are poor. All these politicians, because they gather all this money. At the end of the day, they will use it for something nonsense. Just borrow to go and bribe either United Nations, African Union, ECOWAS, or European Union to stay away from interrupting what you are doing. Anyway, look at it here. Justice John Siho, the new judge assigned to Nnamdi case, has quit. He said Kanu was brought back to Nigeria from Kenya illegally, and because of that, he can't judge the case without going against his own beliefs. The judge pointed out that the other judges before him had ordered Kanu's release, but the government ignored them. If they didn't listen to those orders, why would they listen to mine? He asked. He added that Nigeria must follow its own laws, and that keeping Kanu locked up without a good reason is wrong, not just for Nigeria, but for the whole world. I want to ruin my name by touching this case, Justice Siho said. It is clear what is right, and I won't let this mess up my reputation. People always remember justice. Humanity has a very long memory when it comes to justice, and I will not risk staining mine with a matter so transparently flawed. As you can see, this is the case. Nnamdi Kanu side by side with John Siho. He assigned the case to himself just to disgrace Nnamdi Kanu, or rather to disgrace himself. But to me, I believe all these things they are just buying time. They are just buying time to keep on detaining Nnamdi Kanu. That's exactly what I see here. Because Nnamdi Kanu have no any case to answer. Even according to the routine visit yesterday by Aloy Ejimako, there are still some certain areas he made mention of how Nigerian government or Nigeria judicial rather said that IPOB is not unlawful group. Then the same court again come out and said IPOB is a prescribed IPOB as a terrorist organization. What kind of complications and confusion is this? But that, by the way, let us just take some comments here. This one is out of war said Zoo never see anything. In fact, they never see something. And according to what they call it, Barbara said the case is illegal. The government will not release him. Is there not a higher court for intervention? Glad this judge has a high standard. Can he not order his release? And can he take that wig off of his head? Some people get problem. I too get problem. And according to John Peter says, so there are still sincere men and judges in the temple of justice in Nigeria. Wow. Then all hope is not lost. For Nigeria, we have a future. Chisom said that we have come to the end of this whole nonsense. The whole shenanigans is over. Joy, Abiajosio, what is chasing him? Gabriel Michael said, I doubt the authenticity of this news. How can John Siho, who is the chief judge of the High Court, assign the case to himself? check this source of the news, please, my brother, whether it is real or not real. My brother, if everybody decided to not to accept the case, John Seho can assign the case to himself according by law. Yes, it is not must he will assign it to another person. Go and read the articles of law. David the NASA was said that this judge is filled with the Holy Ghost. He can't just say this ordinarily. Nigeria must be free. Akram said legit or not legit. The simple truth is that the sane judiciary cannot entertain such a case, of course. You don't accept illegality through illegality. Sorry, you don't accept legality through illegality. You can't kidnap someone and bring him or her to the court to be tried. It is not done in anywhere. Kelechi Okwara said that you are indeed a noble and a man of reputation. We see you, Sir Justice John Seho. You have earned our respect from the Biafrans. Then he said, Nigeria, don't jump trouble. Adex Wonder said, God bless you, sir. So we will still have a judge like this in this country. You see, one thing about all these things happening. They are looking for somebody who they will use as a scapegoat. That is what the zoo is looking for. Somebody who they will use as a scapegoat. So I can tell you what is going to happen. As John Seho, who assigned the case to himself, now recuse himself, knowing fully well that it is illegal to abduct someone. So whether you have reputation or you don't have reputation, but by doing this, you have already built a reputation that people will be proud of. They are looking for a scapegoat, and the person that they will use to make a scapegoat at the end of the day will be an Igbo man. Go and write my word down. Today is 11th, right? I think, yeah, today is 11th of March, if I'm not mistaken, 2025. At the end, they are going to use an Igbo man to set the trap. And if that Igbo man is not careful, the case are Elijah. That is what Nigerians have been looking for. Once this case of Nnamdi can chop ahead of one judge, they have no option again than to say just carry your wahala to the game. If Bintak should come out and tell you that Nnamdi is the most intelligent whatsoever he have ever encountered of many years of practicing as a lawyer or as a judge or whatever they call it, that guy is brilliant. He said that guy knows law even more than professionals who domiciled in that profession as their handwork. That Nnamdi knows the case more than them. So what again do you people are you waiting for? Oh, you're waiting until when God will come down from heaven or come down from wherever to say, oh, this is my begotten son. You shall free him. Nnamdi is a prophet of all time, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. The earlier they deal with this, the better for all of them. So my people are begging here, we go take a break. This one is just early Tuesday morning broadcast. Don't forget, today is 11th March 2025. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. My name is still remain Ndi-Biafra. I'm reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where we always speak to you the undiluted truth. I love you all. Kemesiano.